Hello, it's Ian McCauley here, and we're down at Dock Workers Club, Pale Street today for the Rinty Monaghan book launch. And I have the man who wrote that book, Eamon O'Hara, with me now. Eamon, thanks very much for speaking to me first of all. Why did you want to write a book on Rinty Monaghan?
Because his story has never been told in a book form. For many years he was probably a forgotten hero of Irish sport. And when we looked into the project, some of the family had even said that they were somewhat disappointed. They thought he'd been overlooked for many, many years. So the fact there was no book on him, that's what inspired me to take up the project. And I'm privileged that I had the opportunity to do it, because the family cooperated. Were happy for me to delve into the history. We had to get personal at times about childhood and other bits and pieces and illnesses and whatever else that went along with the more colourful sides of his life and career. So all in all, I was very proud to be able to do the book, and hopefully people will be pleased with the end product.
Well, it's going to be packaged and shipped out to the US, isn't it? It's going to go and sell in the USA.
Yes.
And they were sending me the other week about Bert Sugar.
Yes.
He knows all about it and he's looking forward to reading it.
Yes.
So we're hoping there might be a knock-on effect.
That's part of it now, I think, is to try and get that knock-on effect. It's a great opportunity to actually push this man to the forefront again. My brother Sean works with Satanta Sport in London. He's the head of their boxing operation. So he was in America recently for one of the big world title fights and was out to dinner with Bert Sugar. And Bert's been writing about boxing.
Oh, a great historian.
Last 40 odd years or whatever. Great character with the fedora and the
cigar.
Cuban cigars and all the rest. And
And
Sean brought it up with him over conversation. He knew of Rinty Monaghan.
Right.
But only sparsely. And he said the reason why, in his opinion, that he hadn't been maybe honoured on the American side of the pond by the International Hall of Fame, he didn't know enough about him. He didn't box there.
Yes.
And they look after not really their own, but
plus the Americans weren't really producing great flyweights. Britain and Ireland ruled the world then for the flyweights and bantamweights.
Scotland.
So if they're not doing well, you know what the Yanks are like. If they're not doing well, they'll just choose to the world. And Scotland.
Scotland with Lynch and Patterson. England with Keane, Peter Keane. There was a whole range of ones that come through. They were very strong. The French were strong at that time as well.
Absolutely, yeah.
The Americans hadn't really ruled since Fidel Barba and Franco Gennaro, which was all post sort of the early years, was Jimmy Wild led the sort of charge. But at that time, another problem actually during that era was travel permits. In the 1930s, that was offered, but particularly during the Second World War. And Rinty sort of an amazing character in the sense that he had a very active and a successful career. He was on the verge of sort of moving into Northern Ireland title fights in the late 30s. He was mentioned, he was on the short list. And then Second World War, other things took precedence. He was in the NSA and all the rest of it. He had limited fights like many other fighters of the era. But he
really had no amateur experience.
None
Did he box in the Bulls, Mark Copley, Chapelfield?
He did, yes.
He
did.
Did you ever see a flyweight with a pair of shoulders in your life like him?
No, and
he was the most superbly built flyweight you ever saw. It's just incredible.
When you look at the images of him, photographs and some of the old footage of particularly the Patterson fight, he had an upper body of a middleweight.
Yeah.
You know, he was an extraordinarily angular upper body.
Yes. That's massive.
And, you know, there was always the debate about the Patterson fight and the weight problems or whatever else. A man of that size, boxing flyweight at 5'4", had to have his troubles too. Yeah. Those things that.
Well, can I tell you something about this, about the Patterson fight? I think it might have been kidology. Patterson, seeing the 7th round, Patterson got hit with one of the best right hands I ever seen. The commentator mistakenly thought he says a right to the body and down goes Patterson. As you know, it was a right to the head. It was that quick, it travelled no further than 6 inches. Now, Jackie Patterson got up from that. I mean, if he had been weight weakened, I mean, that was the most incredible right hand. So I think it's a load of baloney and a lot of kidology.
But it was a lot of psychology. I think just before that, Rinty had shown him the left.
Yes, he drew him, beautiful.
Much like Mayweather dealt with a few months ago, you know, draw him in and pop him.
But as I say, hopefully there's going to be a knock-on effect. And hopefully two things may come to fruition.
You would like to think so, yes.
That Rinty may be enshrined in the International Hall of Fame, as you spoke of earlier, and that the statue may be unveiled in Belfast sometime soon. It's his 25th anniversary of his passing in March. So, you know, no time like the present.
It's a wide canvas for the city fathers to have a serious look at that. You know, Irish sport, you only have so many legends and icons.
Yeah.
We have a habit of of letting things drift a little bit outside of, you know, the natural thing like George Best, that
Yes.
type of thing.
Yes.
But
But there's an imbalance.
there's a lot of great people. One thing
Good luck to George Best and all his family, and we support that.
Absolutely.
But there's an imbalance needs addressed.
imbalance, there's also a thing that just in general, many cities in the world have museums that are dedicated to sport.
Yes.
The
There's
Americans
sports stars as well.
and the Australians lead the field in this.
Yeah.
You know, considering what this island, a very small island, small population, has produced
Yes.
in sport across a whole range of fields, there should be dedicated museum to the sporting heroes of the country. And it's something again the city fathers should look at. There's bound to be office space somewhere to be able to do this.
Well, it would be nice if it was in Sailors Town or up at the Queen's Hall. Wouldn't that be beautiful?
That would be great, yes.
But Eamon, the family owes you a debt of gratitude. You've resurrected Rinty's memory. Good luck with the book, and thanks very much for talking to me.
What are we? Waterstones at the minute. If anybody wishes to order a book, you can do so online at Brehon Press, or send an email to me, which is e.o'hara@irishnews.com. And if anybody else wants to make any comments about it or order books or whatever, you can come through me. There's no problem.
And I'm going to go home and read it now, and I guarantee you I'll be finished it by tomorrow.
Right.
Eamon, and I'll let you know my reaction. Thanks very much.
I know that you will let me know your reaction. Yes.
One thing I want to ask you. I give you a photograph, or if you were looking at a photograph of Rinty's father, I got you a photograph of Rinty's father. Why was he not in the book?
When they brought it up, it was
There was a memory card, yeah.
yeah, but it was so small. It just all
Very rare, really. Pixels.
it all just whatever pixelated or whatever. It all just faded away.
Yeah. Now you've got to give me them photos back, because I give you a photo of my granny. I give you a photo of me and Rinty.
Yes.
Okay.
I have them.
See ya.